Look, it's a really humbling experience to be elected Premier of New South Wales and to form a Labor government in Australia's largest state. The message from the people of New South Wales is that they want us to get down to work immediately on their behalf, and there's no delay. We'll be having a leadership group meeting this afternoon with senior ministers-elect in the coming hours to talk about our responsibilities to ensure that we've got our plans in place, ready to go from day one, hour one, on behalf of the people of this state. Second thing I want to say is that regardless of who the people of New South Wales voted for, regardless of who their local Member of Parliament is, a Labor government in New South Wales will work on behalf of everybody in this state. If you're the Premier of this state, if you're a minister representing the people of New South Wales, party affiliations should not matter. And whether you voted Liberal, National, Labor or for a minor party, we will work for you. We'll make sure that you've got a government in place that you can be proud of and that will work on behalf of the people of New South Wales. There's not a moment to lose, and obviously ensuring that we've got our plans in place, particularly for essential workers, particularly for essential services in New South Wales, is an urgent priority. So we'll be talking with the Shadow Minister-elect for Health, Ryan Park, and Minister-elect for Education, Deputy Leader Prue Carr, about our plans, implementing them as soon as possible and giving confidence to essential workers in New South Wales that there's a government in place that will look after them. We're also preparing legislation to insert Sydney Water inside the New South Wales Constitution as a lock against the backdoor fire sale of this essential public asset. This is an awesome responsibility. New South Wales Labor is aware of the challenges that face us, but we're up for that challenge, and our message to the people of New South Wales is we'll govern for everybody, and we're ready for the responsibilities of office. Look, we've made it clear that obviously removing the wage cap in New South Wales is an urgent priority. We'll sit down, of course, with essential workers as well as their representatives about the next stage forward. I need to say that it's not just about removing the wages cap. That won't solve alone the worker retention crisis in New South Wales. We need to make sure we're investing in skills. We need to make sure we're investing in conditions in New South Wales essential services, and that includes converting 10,000 temporary teachers to permanent contracts. It includes ensuring we've got enough staff for one nurse for 3 patients in emergency departments, that we start recruitment programs for 500 regional paramedics. When it comes to the skills side and the education side, 2,000 study subsidies in place for our health workforce. These are all essential pieces of infrastructure that are necessary to ensure that we're investing in the human capital of New South Wales. We're only going to be as strong as the nurses and teachers and paramedics and police officers and firefighters who do the job required for public services in this state.
Dominic Perrottet said he was going to go for a run today. Do you think you'll be running together anytime soon?
We haven't planned a run today, but I do hope to catch up with Premier Perrottet in the coming days. And, I think part of this election campaign, and I hope the legacy of it, is that you can have a political campaign that's respectful and civil, that's focused on the issues, that doesn't take the low road, that doesn't focus on trying to, destroy someone's personality or character, and instead focus on the issues that voters care about. And more than Dom or myself, our approach to this election campaign, I think the voters resonated with that. I've had overwhelming feedback from regular people saying that they were thrilled that I didn't take the low road, and also that the Premier didn't either. So I'm not saying every future political campaign will be conducted in the same way, but at least from this election onwards, no one will be able to say that it's impossible to run a positive, optimistic campaign based on issues.
Your family's feeling after last night? It's been a pretty overwhelming couple of days for your kids, especially, I imagine.
Yeah, it is overwhelming, but that doesn't seem to have overwhelmed all of them. Some of them have decided to conduct press conferences, and we had to talk to one of them this morning about not doing any more impromptu press conferences. So I'm very, very hopeful that he decides that he doesn't hold a daily press conference on behalf of the Minns family. I've said I'll take over those responsibilities from now on. But look, they're happy. I think they're happy for their dad, and things will change obviously in the Minns household. But right now we're over the moon.